Today we're going to be going over a roll through technique that works specifically against the cross body rod. Just a few quick points before we get into it. I learned it from a wrestler named Mickey O'Malley. I posted a few videos of him on the channel already. I'm going to start off showing 4 quick clips of him doing the move first, since those are the first clips I've seen of the move being used. The cool thing is he can do it to both sides, so that's pretty cool. I'm also going to include clips of it being used against national champion Max Dean as well as national champion Andrew Alirez. This to show that the move does work against high level competition. All Americans and everything are also going to be included into the video. Let's get right into it. So here you have Mickey O'Malley wrestling. As you see, the opponent has the leg in. As soon as he goes across the body rod, Mickey O'Malley tucks his free shoulder, rolls through for the easy reversal. And there's a few things I want to point out about this clip. Now, first things first. As you can see, obviously his arm goes underneath. I don't need to focus too much on that. That's obvious. But pay attention to the figure 4 he has on his leg. When I posted this move on Instagram, a lot of people didn't. It's harder to see in such a small format. So they kept saying this move won't work if your opponent has the figure 4. But as you see here, his opponent clearly has the figure 4 locked in. So he tucks the free shoulder. And as you see, the opponent keeps the figure 4. This does slow the move down, but it puts the opponent in a very stretched out position, so they can't hold it for long, and you still end up getting the 2-point reversal. This next example includes All-American Brandon Womack from Cornell. Now, when I say free shoulder, what I mean by free shoulder is the shoulder on the same side that the opponent has the leg in on. So in this example, the first example, it was on the left side. This example is on the right side. The opponent has the right leg in, so the free shoulder is Mickey O'Malley's right shoulder. He goes underneath, rolls through. So you see here, you can see his arm go underneath. All he does is tuck the free shoulder and roll through. I mean, it's a really basic move. Next example, again, Mickey O'Malley's right side. As soon as the opponent goes underneath, tucks and roll. I never learned this move in high school. It's pretty. I mean, it works. I mean, there's really no way to really dispute that it works. Sorry for the visual. I couldn't get it right. But you see, this is Mickey O'Malley's left side this time. The opponent puts the leg in on the left side. You can see his arm intertwines underneath, tucks the left shoulder. He does it consistently. Now, against Max Dean. So this is Gavin Hoffman against national champion Max Dean. Leg in. As soon as he puts his arm through, Gavin Hoffman rolls through for the reversal. And this actually forced overtime. Leg in. Goes cross body rod. Tucks the shoulder. Ends up getting a reversal. And forced overtime. It was 3-3 going to overtime. This is Andrew Alirez. Now, this is at the 2022 NCAA Championships, not the 2023. Andrew Alirez won at the 2023. But everybody was surprised when he did All-American in 2022, but this is why. So off the whistle, he puts the leg in, snakes his arm through. Opponent tucks his shoulder. Pretty self-explanatory. And gets a reversal. And he got pinned from bottom. So this reversal was a key thing of winning the match. Here's another example of Andy Smith using it in the NCAA Championships. Opponent snakes the arm. He tucks the free shoulder and roll. The top guy kind of has a figure 4, but it just delays the move, but the reversal is still inevitable. Now, this is an example that I like. You can see leg in, cross body rod. But the opponent, you can see the guy on top has his ankle, and he was still able to hit the move. I'm going to slow it down because he hit it a little bit differently. Like the body mechanics, it wasn't just a pure roll through. He still went over the free shoulder, but he used his hips differently. So as you can see, the opponent has his ankle. I was thinking maybe it wouldn't work if you just grab the ankle, but it does. So it wasn't just a basic roll. So he still went over the left shoulder, the free shoulder, but it's kind of like almost like a hip heist that he did instead of just a pure roll through. Now this one, unfortunately, the referee just happened to be standing in the worst possible spot, but we can still kind of pay attention he puts the leg in. Now you can see the guy on top, Master Giovanni, go across body. So McKee rolls through. He actually catches him on his back. This was a revenge match for McKee. He ends up getting a 6-point move to go up 8 points, and that just put the match out of range. Now, last example. This is Peyton Robb using it against Daniel Cardenas, and it looks a little bit different. So as you can see, he didn't even need to. He freed up that side, that shoulder, but he didn't even need the opponent to snake the arm through. But he just got the escape. So he puts his hand on the opposite side. This frees up his left side completely, or his left shoulder. He's gonna hit a similar roll through, but he's gonna hip heist. So Daniel Cardenas has his ankle, just like Walker Bench, the other guy who got the pin. His opponent had his ankle, so he had to use his hips, like a hip heist, in order to do it. So really basic move. If you haven't seen it before, I really suggest practicing it. Just from what I've seen, it works really well. I haven't seen it in a situation where somebody tried it and ended up going bad. So if I get more clips of it, I'd be happy to post them, but it seems to be a really good move. So thank you for watching.